Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, this is the Where'd You Go series. So this is for fire elements. So we're going to be breaking it up into Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you do not watch the introductory video to the Where'd You Go series, watch that so you can understand what's going on. So we're going to be starting here with Aries. So if your ex is an Aries, this is what could have happened with this Aries. What is happening now and where is it headed. So it's a past, present, future, spread here that I'm doing. So we're going to start here with Aries, and then we're going to go into Leo and Sagittarius. I'm also going to be doing intuitive cartomancy, so if you want to scroll through the shuffling, feel free. It's just the way that I have to do it. But this is for those of you who could have been dealing with a fire sign and there's an ending, there was a complete ending, and you don't know what's going on. So it's going to be what could have happened, what's going on now, and where's it headed, okay? Now we're going into Sagittarius. Ooh. And the overall energy here is past life relationship. You have known each other before, okay? So let's go into the intuitive cartomancy. We're going to start with Aries. Okay, let's start with Aries. What could have happened? Okay, that's what could have happened. Let's see what's happening now. Okay, that's what's happening now. And where is it headed, Aries? Okay, and that's where it's headed. Now we're going into Leo. Leo, what could have happened? Okay, that's what could have happened. What is happening now? Okay, that's what's happening now. And where is it headed with Leo? Okay. And now let's go into Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what could have happened? Okay, that's what could have happened. What is happening now for Sagittarius? One more time. Yep, that's it. And and this is where it's headed. Okay, so let's go into Aries. Okay, so what could have happened is reconciliation. What is happening now is playfulness, and where is it headed? Passion. Overall energies is past life relationship. Underneath that is you need to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. And you receive separation. You could be separated from this person. You have been given signs, and the divine is in charge. Okay, so what I'm being shown here is what could have happened is there was a reconciliation here with somebody who Aries has already met here, because you received past life, but then you also received keep an open mind. So let's see here with Aries, what happened with this reconciliation. And you're here. Okay, yep, and you got the separation. So Aries, you could have been dealing with a water element and or a Gemini specifically. What it's showing here is that you completely wrapped up a karmic cycle here. And this is due to the fact that divine timing is at play. You've got the divine timing, worth waiting for it, but you also received separation. So this reconciliation that you had with this karmic partner, okay, Aries, you were wrapping up a karmic cycle during this reconciliation. Because what it's showing here is that this water element could specifically be dealing with a Gemini that you reconciled with, okay? And it's giving you, you know, a sense of a lack of level of optimism here, okay? So this was something that was divinely coordinated in regards to wrapping up this karmic cycle, and you are feeling that, you know, as this unfolds, you're feeling that, you know, there is going to be victory here. But it is showing that there's a choice that needs to be made because you are in separation, okay? So you had a reconciliation here with a karmic partner that could have specifically been water, okay? But this water element could specifically be dealing with a Gemini, and it's leaving you, you know, feeling at lower levels of optimism because you want victory with this person, but there is divine timing at play here during this time of separation, okay? There was a karmic lesson here with this person. But Aries, you could also be dealing with a Gemini specifically, and you want victory with this person, but there is a lack of level of optimism here, okay? It's showing that there's a cycle that needs to be completed, or you completed it already. Aries completed this cycle already, and you're feeling victorious over this reconciliation is what it's showing me here. So let's see where we're flowing in to the present moment energies here with Aries, because it is showing here that you are in separation, and you need to, in order to recapture romance, you need to allow your inner youthful spirit of love to shine. Yes, it's showing here. Hold on one second. Let me just get this out. Okay, yeah, there was a complete ending. Okay, so what it's showing me here is that these present moment energies, that there's a separation from someone that you want to lay foundations with. This person could live at a distance, okay? There's definitely lack of communication going on right now, and you're not pushing things because you want future success, okay? It's showing here that you have gained ambition in order to achieve success, but there is a transformation happening right now when it comes to Aries, because Aries is focused on a new beginning and a new phase of life, okay? Aries is showing me here that they want to have communication, and or there just was communication, but they're not pushing things with this person because there needs to be a complete ending in order to have a brand new beginning. It's showing that there's a need here for financial stability, and also, Aries, you could be moving to a new home. But you're in lack of communication with the person who you want this new beginning and new phase of life with. And if you are dealing with water and or air, it's showing that there's a need here to stabilize yourself, okay? Because you're in lack of communication with this person, and you were trying to manifest a new beginning with this person, but now you're not pushing things, and it's due to the fact that you feel as if there's a complete ending with this person. Again, there's a karmic cycle that's wrapping up, okay, or just wrapped up during that time of reconciliation, and this person could live at a distance from you, and you're in separation from this person because you are at a distance from them. But there is a transformation that's taking place at this time, which is why there's this lack of communication. And Aries is not pushing things because they want future success with this person, and they're definitely going to be moving to a new home. So there's focus on gaining financial stability here, okay? There is a new beginning and a new phase of life with the person who you're in. If you're cross-watching for an Aries here, okay, and Aries is your ex, you had a reconciliation with this person, and you could be air or water. Again, you know your placements, you know who you are watching in on an Aries. You had a reconciliation with this person, and it was completing, during the time of reconciliation, it was a completion. There was a completion of a karmic cycle between the two of you, okay? Now it's time for, gaining ambition to achieve success. Aries is gaining ambition. They're gaining their financial stability because they want a brand new beginning and a new phase of life. It's showing that through this separation, there's a transformation that's taking place between Aries, and it could be with water or air. But there was a karmic completion. So if Aries, you were dealing with a water element, and you could have air in your chart, and or water was dealing with a third party with an air element. During the time of reconciliation, there was a completion of a karmic lesson there. And now you're in separation after the reconciliation. This person could live at a distance from you. And the person that lives at a distance from you is going through a transformation. That's why there's lack of communication. It's indicating here that there could have been communication over text, email, social media, something of that nature. And there wasn't a push. Like, there was communication, but then it just like dropped. There's like a complete ending to that communication. Through that complete ending of that communication, it's now showing during time of separation, Aries is gaining ambition to achieve success because they want financial stability for themselves. It's also showing that Aries in this present moment could be financially stabilizing themselves because they want to move to a new home. They're wanting to lay foundations with this person because there was a complete ending. There was a complete ending to the karmic cycle or lesson with that person who lives at a distance from them. And the person that lives at a distance from them could be you're going through a transformation right now. So if you're cross-watching in on an Aries and you're dealing with an Aries, again, you know the placements. It could be their moon sign. It could be their sun sign. It could be their rising. You know your placements in relation to this person. So if you're water dealing with fire, you had a reconciliation with this person as of, the recent past. And you're in separation from this person. What it's showing is that there is a distance between you two, which is causing lack of communication. But there's a transformation that's taking place right now as there was a karmic cycle being wrapped up. And now there needs to be a complete ending in order to have a brand new beginning. And in order to do that, there is a need for this transformation to happen. Like, it's like mind, body, spirit, like all of that is what this transformation is about. Because there was a need to wrap up a karmic lesson between you two. Now it's showing that Aries is financially stabilizing themselves because they want to move to a new home. Because there's It's like a complete ending to the way that things were with Aries, okay? And we're going into the future moment here with Aries is working on financially stabilizing themselves in order to move to a new home. Yep. They're manifesting a new beginning. Aries is manifesting a new beginning, okay? And they could directly be dealing with water and or air. So they're financially stabilizing themselves right now, and they're into the future moments here. They're carefully evaluating before taking any action in regards to their feelings. They want to communicate their feelings because they want to know if the feelings are mutual. It's showing that they're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of this unhealthy situation that could be dealing directly with water and or air, okay? So Aries is evaluating before taking action because they're feeling stuck in an unhealthy situation right now. What it's showing here is that Aries wants to communicate their feelings, and it's showing here that, you know, if you're watching in on an Aries and you are a water or air element, Aries wants to communicate because they want to manifest a new beginning. And it's showing here that they're financially stabilizing themselves and evaluating before taking any action. And they're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of the unhealthy situation because they're in separation after completing this karmic cycle, but now they're focused on stabilizing themselves. And it's showing here that if you're watching it on an Aries and you're separated, you live at a distance from them, their feelings for you are mutual, and there is going to be steady improvements in this relationship, and efforts are going to be rewarded, because it's showing here that Aries is manifesting a brand new beginning, and that they could be starting their own business, they could be in business for themselves, they could be doing something with computers, they could be being noticed, you know, they could be doing something with media, something of that nature, but it's showing here that they're manifesting a brand new beginning for themselves, but their feelings for you are mutual, and there is going to be steady improvements. Efforts will be rewarded. But what it's showing here is that the reason for the lack of communication is because of a need to stabilize in order to move forward. But there was a karmic cycle that was completed with Aries, and this person is in fact a direct counterpart. And there is going to be a new beginning and a new phase of life with this person. So if you're a water or air element and you're dealing with an Aries, this relationship is going to work out, because it shows here, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So Aries is working on stabilizing themselves because they are getting into alignment, is what it's showing me, and they are manifesting a brand new beginning for themselves, and their feelings for the person who they just had this reconciliation with in the near past, what could have happened during that reconciliation, is that there was a completion of a karmic cycle, because there was a level of lack of level of optimism with this person, and now they're back in separation from this person. But this is due to the fact that now a new cycle is completely starting, and it's Aries working on stabilizing themselves, and they are going to have this brand new beginning in this new phase of life here. They're manifesting this for themselves. Okay, so that was Aries. So let's go into Leo. Okay, Leo. There you are. Okay. Past energies are make the effort, rolling into release your ex. It's time to clear your energies. And then where's it headed is loving yourself first. So what I'm being shown here is that, Leo, you could have specifically been dealing with water, and there was a physical union with this person, and this is somebody who you started a romance of the soul with. So what it's showing here is that Leo and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water here, have come into a union, and this was the start of a romance of the soul, okay? But what is showing here is that it ended. This start of the romance of the soul didn't go any further in the past here. And again, past life relationship, keep an open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations is underneath that. So there was a start of the romance of the soul, but then it ended, and it was due to finances. And this has caused a lot of scattered energies in relation to Leo. And it's showing that Leo and this person, this is a soul connection for certain. Okay, this is a soul connection between Leo and water. And there was a physical connection here. There was mutual feelings, okay? There was emotional exchanges here. And this was a start of the romance of the soul, but then what happened is that it completely stopped because there was something going on between the two of you in finances, okay? And it's showing here that it caused a lot of scattered energies in relation to this union, this meeting here with this water element. And there's a need for financial independence, which is why it stopped. And now Leo's energies are very scattered over this connection. But what it's showing me here, Leo, if you're a water element dealing with a Leo, this is a deep soul connection. But there's a need for independence here in finances. But there's also something karmically going on here. Yeah, which is why there's all these scattered energies, okay? Yeah. This is a spiritual journey that you're on. Leo is on a spiritual journey with a water element. Yeah, you have your spirit guides here. Okay, so Leo's energies are very scattered at this time because their wishes and desires to come into union with this person, this water element, has a lack of progression and a serious setback, okay, into coming into union. So Leo's wishes and desires have been set, there's a serious setback to their wishes and desires in coming into union with this person who could be living at a distance also, because I have the travel card here. So this is something that's being coordinated by the divine. So this is something that's a spiritual journey here. Okay, Leo is on a spiritual journey with a water element specifically. Okay, and there's just been a lack of progression at this present moment and a setback, and that's what's causing the scattered energies, questioning ourselves. Leo's questioning whether or not this is a direct counterpart, and this could be due to the fact that Leo, you could be dealing specifically with an earth element that is an ex of yours, and this was a karmic relationship, and or this water element could be dealing with a earth element that is a third party, and this is an ex, that needs to be released. So there's energies that are still residual that need to be cleared in relation to this connection you have with this water element. So Leo's dealing with a water element, and your placements again. So if it's resonating with you, then you understand. Sun, moon, rising, your Venus, you know your placements. So if you're a Leo and you were dealing with a past ex who was an earth element, you met a water element, and this is in fact the person who you were with, and there was a deep soul connection, but then there was an ending, and it's caused Leo's energies to be very scattered. Leo's wishing and desiring to come into union with this water element, but there's a third party energy that needs to be cleared from either Leo or their partner, okay? But this is Leo's present moment energy, so Leo is dealing with clearing their energies from a past partner who could have been an earth element. And this is something that is being spiritually guided, okay, because we have the Apollo, the bringer of light here. So there's going to be action and change in the social standing of this relationship with water, okay? And there is enlightenment here. And this is something that's being guided down a journey. So any loss or deception or third-party interferences is what this spirit guide is indicating here needs to be removed on this spiritual journey. That's why there's this lack of progression and this serious setback over the wishes and the desires to come into union with this water element, okay? What it's directly pertaining to are legal documents pertaining to the home. So Leo could be dealing with some sort of legalities within the home environment. This could be dealing with a marriage. This could be this third party that they need to clear out of their life. This could also be dealing with children. But there's an energy clearing that needs to take place in relation to an ex. And there's something with legal documents pertaining to a home environment that's flowing into the future energies here, you know, where this is headed. But this is something that is being divinely coordinated. Their spirit guide is guiding them down this path, okay? So Leo is definitely met here with a lover of the soul, with a direct counterpart, okay? And this past life relationship, this karmic energy that needs to be cleared is coming from an earth element, either with Leo or with a water element who could be dealing with Leo. And Leo's dealing with something within the home environment at this time that needs to be resolved, but that's where this lack of progression comes from. So if you're cross-watching for Leo, you could be having something going on in your home environment that needs to be resolved, which is causing the lack of progression. But there definitely is something going on here in the home environment, definitely dealing with earth. And their soulmate is definitely water. And this is going to work out. Okay? So what it's showing here is that there is an earth element specifically dealing with Leo. Leo could have air in their chart, okay? And Leo, with air in your chart, you're specifically dealing with a earth element, and this is where this home environment is being affected. But what you must understand is that there's a water element that this is your direct counterpart. This is the lover of your soul, and this is going to work out. This is what Leo is indicating with their energies here. That they are going to work out this relationship with this water element, okay? But what the third party interference is an earth element who is directly causing issues within a home environment. So if you're cross-watching for Leo, Leo's in their chart, and to rule it out, they have air. Okay, so there's an air element that has Leo in their chart. You, in fact, are a water element. You could be dealing with an earth element in your home environment that's causing the lack of progression and the step back. And it could be surrounding finances. And this Leo with air in their chart is dealing with legal documents pertaining to the home. And this is what's causing the serious step back of these two soulmates coming together. But it's going to work out. It's showing here that it's all working out in the favor because this is a divinely guided union. This was divinely guided. There's karmic energies that are being cleared right now. Circumstances and situations within a home environment. Those karmic energies at this present moment are what is being worked out for the future moments, okay? And we receive love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So there's something going on with an earth element who is directly affecting this union from coming together. That's where this step back is, because there's some sort of deception. But understand that any sort of setback within the home environment, spirit, higher self guides are guiding this so that these karmic energies come to a completion for this union between fire and water to come together. And it's showing that it's going to be worked out because this is something that is spiritually guided. This is a spiritual path that they both are on together. And any setbacks between water and Leo is due to the fact that there is karmic energies and circumstances and situations within a home environment that are being wrapped up right now. Okay? Now we're going into Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, you got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is what's happening now. And where is it headed is on a spiritual path here. So these present moment energies are calling for you to have faith, because what it's showing me here, Sagittarius, is that you are stuck in your head because others' wishes and desires have affected you in this relationship. What it's showing here is that someone cut you out of their life, and this separation has caused you a lot of worry and anxiety. And it's due to the fact that this person that you could have been dealing with, which could be specifically an earth element and or a fire element, they cut you out of their life, and it's caused you a lot of worry and anxiety and you being stuck in your head. So what it's showing me is that you need to trust and have faith in the unfolding of this situation, because you are dealing with past residual energies that you need to release, which is why you have all this worry and anxiety. But this was due to another person making the decision to cut you out of their life, and you're stuck in your head. So the what could have happened is that somebody cut Sagittarius out of their life, and if you're cross-watching for your Sagittarius, you are either a you're either a fire and or earth element, okay? You know your placements in your chart again. But if you were dealing with a Sagittarius, okay, you cut this person out of your life. And now they are under worry and anxiety stress levels, okay? And they are stuck in their head about this. But what they must understand is that they need to clear, Sagittarius needs to clear these lower level feelings, okay? Because it's showing here that this worry and anxiety over these lower level feelings is nothing more than them being stuck in their head. But it's showing here that they're being led onto a awakening within getting out of their head. Where do the dark energies live? In your head? Yeah. There's healing that needs to take place. Okay, so your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment is what they want in these present moment energies. But this worry and anxiety is directly surrounding the fact that there's these feelings of unrequited love, not feeling good enough. There's a lot of lower level hurt feelings that need to be healed from. There's also issues with Sagittarius in relation to their finances. It's showing that they are not, because of these, and I always say this, excuse me, I need to take a sip of this, I'm sorry. If one part of your life is like the rest of it's like right? Okay? So Sagittarius is stuck up in their head, worry and anxiety over this person who cut them out of their life, and it could be earth and or fire, right? So that is where their worry and anxiety is what is happening now is they need to heal from these feelings of unrequited love, feeling hurt, feeling slighted, snubbed, all those lower level feelings, because their intention is that they wanted to ascend this to a higher level of commitment, but this person, if you're cross-watching for the Sagittarius, you just cut them out of your life. But the reason you cut them out of your life is due to the fact that you also felt this sense of unrequited love, mirrors, right? But there's also issues within finances. They've been spending freely without, Sagittarius, you've been like spending your money, and that is also giving you worry and anxiety because all areas of your life are being affected right now. And you need to understand on a deeper level that there's healing that needs to take place on a deeper level and releasing these karmic energies, okay? Because what it's showing here at this present moment is that Sagittarius needs to break down these established mind thought patterns in relation to love and also finances. Because it's showing here that your stress levels Sagittarius stress levels could also be heightened due to the fact that they are spending freely without, it's almost as if you're spending your money in order to compensate for the fact that what you truly desired with this person to ascend into a higher level of commitment, they cut you out of their life, and now you're trying to compensate your worry and anxiety by spending money. And you could be gambling, you could be just buying things that are unnecessary, and you need to understand that you need to break down these established patterns in your life because you're being guided on a spiritual path here but you're too stuck in your head. You're not waking up to what you're causing in your own life. Sagittarius is causing this for themselves, but their focal point is blaming it on others, and that's where the past life relationship that they wanted to ascend to a higher level of commitment, that person came in order to teach lessons, and now they're stuck in their head and going, like, spending money in order to compensate their feelings, but it's the healing on the lower level energies that needs to be understood on a deeper level, because it's showing here that you need to free yourself from these lower level feelings and also break down your established patterns in your life, because you're spending too much money in order to compensate feelings, Sagittarius is, and they're not waking up to the fact that they cause their own problems. That's what I'm being shown here. Yeah. Yeah. You could specifically also be dealing with, you know, a water element, and this water element actually, you're being pulled onto a spiritual path here, and it's inner work. Sagittarius, this is major inner work that you need to heal from. You're flowing into this future moment, and there's a developing love affair. And the truth has not been revealed to you with this person that cut you out of their life. This person cut you out of their life because they have a developing love affair, and you're going to find out about this, Sagittarius. And they could be involved with this is a water and air combination. So there is a earth, fire, you got all signs here. So Sagittarius, whoever this person was that cut you out of their life, that caused you all these lower level feelings, they have a developing love affair with either a water or air element. And you need to break down your established patterns in your life, because there's a lot of negative emotions, but there's an unfortunate event coming. Your fears are what's blocking your goals. You want to develop a relationship, but it's showing here that you're stuck in your head, and this person has a developing love affair with someone else. They're being intimate with someone else, and it could be an air element and or water element. And it's directly affecting you, and it's showing that Sagittarius needs to make a choice to be truthful, fair, and honest within themselves, because you're being guided onto a more of a spiritual awakening path here in relation to your inner self. But Sagittarius, if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius and you're a water sign, you cut Sagittarius out of your life because you have a developing love affair with either an air element or a water element. And Sagittarius, if you're watching your energies here, you need to break down the established patterns in your life and understand that there's inner healing work that needs to be done. And the specific reason on why someone cut you out of their life is because they have a developing love affair with someone else. They're being intimate with someone else. And it's due to the fact that there was a lot of negativity, which is why this person cut you out. And it's due to the fact that there's a lot of inner healing work that needs to take place. And this was a past life karmic relationship. You also need to keep an open mind about a lover of your soul, a direct counterpart, because they're going to be a direct reflection of you. So Sagittarius, this person that was in your life that cut you out was a direct reflection at that time due to karmic energies. This person cut you out of their life because it was not going to move onto the path you're being pulled onto. And this person has a developing love affair with someone else. They are intimate with someone else. And if you do not know about this, Sagittarius, you do know now. But what you must understand is that that was a karmic relationship. And in order for you to move forward on this spiritual path that you're being pulled onto, an awakening of inner self, you need to heal all of this anxiety, because you are destructing your life here. What it's showing me also, Sagittarius, is that if you don't do this inner healing work, what's going to happen here as you flow into the future, that they meaning spiritual energies here, they're going to give you some sort of destruction in your life to teach you a lesson. So you need to make the conscious decision to be truthful, fair, and honest within your own inner self, because if you don't, what's going to happen is the divine's going to come in and give you a wake-up call. There's your warning, Sagittarius. If that's your story, if you're a Sag watching this, or you know that you were dealing with this Sagittarius, that's what's going on in their life. Like, they're just spending money to compensate feelings. And if they don't break down this established pattern and learn the lesson that they needed to learn in, waking up to their spiritual side and stabilizing their life, the divine's going to come in and give them a wake-up call. Yeah, for certain. Okay? So that was for fire signs. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know. Love you guys. Bye.